sense of which way he leans or it leans as far as which position he's going to play?
It's going to be totally dependent upon who drafts Travis Hunter Green. But the biggest piece of feedback that I got was us in the media spent a lot of time trying to devise a plan for what it's going to look like for Travis Hunter at the NFL level. NFL teams' mindset is, we're going to bring the kid in and we're going to figure it out because we're not putting a ceiling on Travis Hunter. Not a great player, a rare player, perhaps a unicorn that we have not seen in literally the entirety of Mel Kiper Jr.'s draft coverage career, which is now in year 47. That's how special Travis Hunter is.
Okay. We have to stop, though, with this. You talk about the media, it's because the media has never played sports before, most of them, and so they don't understand how hard this is. Guys, he's not going to be able to play offense and defense throughout his career. He's just not. It's a great story. It's exciting. It's great. He's an absolute freak athlete, truly special. But at the NFL level, first off, his just body won't be able to take the impact because it's just so much. It's so much more physical. You're playing grown man football. So to think that you're even just going to be able to play both sides of the ball regularly and have your body take on that impact, daily, because you're going to have to practice, which I'm going to talk about in a second as well. Not even just during the games. It's too much. It's too much. The body can only handle so much. But now, in terms of being special, no matter how great these guys are, they still have to put in the work. They have to put in the work in practice, especially. And to think that you're going to be able to be an elite and special offensive player and defensive player, there's only so much time in the day. If you want to be a special and elite wide receiver, you have to put in the work. Think of how the best wide receivers in the NFL, the best wide receivers are putting in endless work to be where they're at. Now, if you're going to now play two positions, you're going to have to cut that work in half. You think you're going to still be able to be elite and only put in half the work? It's not possible. It's just not possible. If it was, then they would do it. But we know the Tyreek Hills, the A.J. Browns, the Jamar Chases, the Justin Jeffersons, they're putting in endless work and endless reps with their quarterbacks as well. So could Travis Hunter play both in the NFL? Absolutely. Could he be special at both at the same time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's just not possible. There's not enough time in the day to put in those reps. You're not even going to be able to put in the level of intensity that you would be able to do on both sides of the ball because you're going to have to, empty the tank if you're practicing. Let's just use, again, just basic thing, offense, defense. You're practicing with offense. If you're going to practice 3 hours a day for offense and 3 hours a day of defense, normally you would be putting in 6 hours of offense or 6 hours of defense. That cuts it in half. Or let's just say, well, hey, you know what? I'm just going to have to split it. Where like one day I'm going to do 6 and one day I'm going to do again, or I'm going to double it. Normally I would only practice 6 hours, but since I'm doing both, I'm now going to practice 12 hours. Like no matter how you slice it, it doesn't work. And I don't care what you're able to do in college. College is infinitely different. We know that. Otherwise the draft would have like 100% success rate or certainly higher than what it is now. It's like something, I forget what the exact percentage is, but it's just like the majority of it does not go too well. And the drafts would be pretty easy if we knew how easily things transferred from college to the NFL. So the media always loves these stories. They love it. They did it with Shohei Ohtani because he bats and hits. I mean, because he bats and hits. He pitches and he hits. Yeah, when's the last time he pitched? Oh, years ago? Okay, great. Oh, but his arm, and he's going to pitch again. Okay, sure. I can't wait to see him become a regular starting pitcher in Major League Baseball and hitting as much as he does. Can't wait to see it. His body can't handle it. When you are playing a professional sport and in the NFL, you are pushing your body, your mind, your heart, your soul, your everything to the absolute limit, especially if you're trying to be special, which I believe Travis Hunter is. You are pushing your body. That's why their bodies break. That's why after they retire, Most of them can't even walk, man. Even the ones that haven't even had like crazy injuries. Just look at Michael Jordan. Look how he walks around. Look at how any of these guys walk around. They look like they're missing their legs and they have prosthetics. The way how they're just kind of like, they're pushing their bodies to the absolute limit. And to think that you're going to be able to now double that impact at an NFL level, we just have to stop with this. Again, there's just only so much time in the day to practice. And you have to practice to get to the highest level. You have to put in the work to get to the highest level. So if we want to use just basic elementary rankings, do I believe that Travis Hunter could probably be, if he decided to split his time or whatever, do I believe that he could be, again, I'm trying to use this like the dumbest numbers ever. Okay, put it this way. Do I think that he could be a C wide receiver and a C defensive player at the same time, or even like a D, which would still be good enough to technically, right? Let's just say that, and you have to fail to be out of the league essentially, or to like really get no playing time. But a C or a D at least gets you on a team, at least gets you playing, gets you, snaps, etc., etc. But obviously not a star, right? The A's and the B's are where the stars are. Do I believe that Travis Hunter could be like a C or a D in the NFL? If he's playing both sides of the ball regularly? I do. Do I think that his body would be able to handle it for the long term? Do I think his career would shorten? Probably yes. Do I think he would be opening up the door for injuries? Absolutely. The number one way you get injured, outside of obviously just like kind of like a freak accident or your arm goes all the way back or something, it's because you're performing a physical task under a fatiguing condition. Your muscles are compromised. You're no longer as strong or as fast as you once were. So your muscle is literally compromised. That's why you often get injured, at the very end of the game, your last run, if you're playing pickup or you're skiing or whatever, right? It's always at the end. It's not often in the beginning, because that's when that's when your fatigue is less. So yes, he's going to be more worn down. Right, he's going to have more soft tissue issues, ligament issues. Like you're just wearing yourself down. Do I think though that he could be an A or a B if he just picked one side? Absolutely. Do I think that he could be an A or a B on both sides? Absolutely not. And then at that point, if you're like, oh well, they'll use him. Let's say he like finds his home offensively, or let's just say defensively, and then they say, well, we're going to have a couple packages for him, offensively. And it's like at that point, then it doesn't even matter. Why even do it? There's no point. There's no point. So this narrative to me has always been so forced. I get it. Everyone's so excited. It's cool. It's interesting, etc., etc. But like, this idea that he's going to be able to be great on both sides of the ball regularly, it's just the definition of fool's gold. I mean, it really is. And yeah, a smart coach is going to be like, I got a freak athlete. I got someone who's just the definition of a football player. Let's find out what he truly does best. Let's find out where his heart truly is. I understand he wants to do both. We're going to have to drill down and really figure out where's his home. Where's his home in the NFL? That's going to be the foundation. And, we'll kind of go from there. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about, what should position plan be? Okay, what should position plan be for Travis Hunter? It's phrased very weirdly. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're all on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.